Let's get it. Alright, so today we did some chest. We started out our chest day with some pull-ups. I just did quick 3 sets, 6 reps, mostly focusing on the actual contraction and the eccentric. The eccentric, I'm trying to let myself down as slow as I possibly can while still controlling the motion, still keeping contraction within my back and lats area and letting it stretch. Now I'm pulling the shoulders forward and getting a good stretch on my lats. The reason why I basically start every upper body day with pull-ups, just because I believe in like shows I want from the back, and I'm trying to have the best back while I get on stage. Because once I turn around, I want to be like Ronnie Coleman, where it's like lights out, it's over. So give that a try. Then our second movement, which basically is going to initiate starting chest day, was the bench press. Started out with the bench press, just did 10 reps, 3 sets. Like, my chest day is very, very, very basic. I don't do too many exercises. I don't do too much just because my chest genetically grows like crazy, and I don't want to throw my body off as far as proportion wise with my physique. So I want to be as balanced as I possibly can. But I'm also moving up into the heavier weight class, so I am trying to put some more size on the chest. And instead of having a big chest, I want to have a full chest. I want to be as balanced in my chest area as I possibly can, and also throughout my physique. So I didn't go too heavy either. I went to 225. I think was 225 was the most I went up to. 10 reps. So today, I focus more on bringing the actual eccentric phase and the explosion up for the concentric, for the actual contraction to happen. And when I'm contracting, I'm trying to push the elbows together without pulling my hands together, causing a lot more contraction here in the middle of the chest, all the way throughout the entire pectoral area. Did 10 reps of that, 3 sets, just stuck to 225. Alright, so after that movement there, we went over to the cable crossover on the pre-core machine. This is one of my favorite machines in this gym, mostly because of the freedom I get with the ranges of motion that I can control and the individuality with it. So each side works. It can be both a bilateral or a unilateral movement. Today I did it as a bilateral, where I use both arms to work. And what I'm focusing on is a lot more on the eccentric phase of the movement than any more of the concentric phase, because again, my chest grows really, really good. It grows pretty fast, so I focus on stretching it so I can have a full chest and not just a big chest. What you'll notice with this movement of what I'm doing, I'm coming straight out, pulling. So I'm gonna try to pretend that I'm pulling something apart or allowing something to pull me apart from here. I'm getting a good bend on my elbow just so I can alleviate a lot of strain that's on my front delt, or a lot of strain that would be placed on the front delt and on my elbows. And I can focus a lot more on the actual stretch in the chest. Now when I come in for the concentric part, I'm not going all the way in like crazy for a crazy for the crossover feel. What I'm doing is pulling it forward and getting the contraction here, forcing a contraction rather than allowing it to come all the way in and possibly including more of the front delt. So right here, straighten my arms out and try to get as much as I can. As you do more reps, yes, you're not going to be able to get your arms completely straight, and then your triceps will kick in, that front delt will kick in, because once that chest dies, all the other muscles go into play. So I did about 4 sets, 8 to 10 reps. I think even one set I got like 6 reps in, but 8 to 10 is what I'm aiming at. Not going too heavy. I think I did about 100 pounds on that, you know, because it's individual arms, so 100 pounds is pretty good weight, and considering it's technically my 3rd movement within the chest day. So after that, moving on to the next. Did 10 reps of that, 3 sets, very quick, self-explanatory, little stretch, way more contraction. So this was a very, very concentric based movement. Very short range, because again, the stretch wasn't very deep. It didn't involve an actual cable crossover type motion. It was very low, causing the stretch to happen here on the lower end of the chest, and also some on the top, and pressing here. Alright, so that was the end of my chest day. Very quick, not a lot of motions or exercises to go into it. Did efficient reps, got 100% out of every single movement that I did. If you like everything that you see, please subscribe, hit that bell. I got more content coming out. You're gonna see vlogs, you're gonna see 30-second training videos, where that way you can see exactly each motion individualized and get maybe a little bit more in-depth information onto it. So subscribe, check out my channel. Thank you. Also, follow me on Instagram at tflex_fitness for more content and behind the scenes stuff as well. Check me out. Thank you.